And now you hurting what I'm building. And now I can't build nothing with these women. These women is emotionally driven. I can't do nothing. You don't know how to control yourself once you get emotional. And I'm fucked. You take everything that we built and you throw it away in a moment of emotions. It's immature. I have to be with a mature ass woman that knows how to be an alpha. That means a leader of all the women out there. This is going to be hard. This mission is hard. What you're doing is you're breaking the mold, the generational mold of the zoo that you've been trained to survive in. And you're going back to nature and you're like, I'm going to live a natural way of living. I'm going to live the natural way of living. You feel what I'm saying? So when you see, you don't know if you got a friend, you don't know if that woman is for you until she under pressure. When she under pressure, you're going to see what she made out of. See, pressure, if you put something on fire, you really see what it's made of. It's going to show you the element of what it's made of. You see what I'm saying? So when we put pressure under things, then you see what you got. You don't know a woman until you get into a year and you've been with her. Because at first it's a honeymoon. She want to be perfect for you. She want to act perfect for you. But when a year come and the shit hit the fan, then you can see what you're dealing with. You understand what I'm saying? Then you can see what you had the whole time. You ain't have shit. And what you did was you invested your kingdom. As men, we hold our power. And then we give that power to a woman and she enhances that power. She recreates it and reproduces it for you. She's that reproduction organ for us. She remanifests it. You give a woman a sperm cell and an egg and she gonna turn it into more. A woman is a multiplier of you. So at the end of the day, you get the wrong woman, she'll take your power and give it to Massa and then multiply for him. You got a system. She'll take your own power and turn it against you and take it and use it against what you stand for. And all that energy and all that power and all that wisdom you gave her, she'll turn around and use it against you. That's what I learned. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful where you plant your seed, where you plant your motherfucking wisdom and knowledge. Who you giving your knowledge to? Because once they under pressure, you get to see what it was. And see, I had been seeing the behavior, but I ignored it. Foolish me. Foolish me to think that I was making a proper investment in my emotions and my knowledge and my wisdom and my patience and understanding. Foolish me. That, this is the 4th time this happened to me. You feel what I'm saying? Dealing with my woman. My woman have a generational curse on them. They've been programmed to survive in the zoo. When we trying to go back to the jungle, I can't be with a woman emotionally driven. You have to be intelligent. You have to you could feel something, right? You could be emotionally struck. You might not like how one of the wives kissed me or hugged me. And you could feel that shit. But you can't be ruled by that. You have to be able to come and communicate. Talk to me. You have to be able to say, okay, we need to take a meeting. This is what I'm feeling. And just talking through it will heal everything. Communication is key. We got 3 C's in carbonation. The first C is commitment. First of all, you got to commit. Truly commit to something in life. And if you're going to be with me, you're going to have to commit. Number 2 is communication. Through whatever, we talk to each other. We sit down, we communicate, regardless of whatever happened. Talk to me, because I'm going to sit and talk to you. 3 is consistency. That means we stay consistent on whatever we do. It's with the 3 C's. You feel me? It's commitment, communication, and consistency. That's the 3 C's of carbonation. And that's what we stand on. Because at the end of the day, consistency is going to let you see what you're dealing with. Because this journey ain't made for everybody. When you bring in changes to your people's generational curses, it's not easy. It's not fucking easy because you've been programmed to survive in that world. And it's easy to go with the flow of what the fuck is natural for you. Because you've been programmed to survive in a world that is not natural. So when people say polygamy ain't for everybody, I guess you're right. Life ain't for everybody. Righteous path, the righteous thing and doing the right thing ain't for everybody. Because everybody ain't meant to eat as they hear the truth, live that shit. Everybody ain't meant for that. Everybody ain't meant to live the fuck. They can hear it. You could tell somebody about whatever, like eating meat is bad, like cows are killing the ozone layer. You could tell that. Fuck, they're not programmed, they're not chosen to be like, yo, I'm gonna make a change about that. I'm gonna do something about that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't, some people hear the knowledge and be like, oh, okay, and still go eat the fucking meat. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not built for this journey. And some people will come along and walk half the path with you. And they can't take no more. I seen niggas tap the fuck out like, yo, this shit too hard. I'm going back where it's easy. Fuck this shit. And they'll make any excuse. Talk about me like a dog just so they can go back to their generational curses. I get it. It ain't easy on this path trying to make a change for your people. You got to be chosen. And that's what I said. I can't be with no emotional driven female that is driven off emotions alone. Now, a woman that's sympathetic and empathetic and compassionate is one thing. But to be ruled by your emotions, you can't be on this path and be ruled by your emotions. You have to be mature. You have to be able to communicate and be ruled by facts. And that's all I offer. No one can debate me on my facts. No one can debate me on the things that I'm talking about. No one can come truly and be like, yo, this is wrong. Da 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 da. No matter what I'm teaching, they could talk about me personally, find my flaws and petty shit like that, but you can't deny the knowledge that I speak. You can't deny it. It's irrefutable. So when we base ourselves in this knowledge, it ain't no getting around the truth. So no matter what your emotions have driven you to do, inevitably every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess that the truth is the fucking truth. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not worried about it. It hurt looking at the picture and seeing her where she was at. And after all I taught her, and after all, you know what I mean, it taught me a valuable lesson to be very careful on who I give my seed to, who I give my energy to, because it could be used against me. It could be used to give right back to massa. Because it's only two systems out here. There's Babylon, which the white man run. The devil itself run it. I'm not saying all white people are the devil, but the devil itself run Babylon. You know these families that run Babylon, your cult leaders, the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, all of them that run your life, that run the banks, that run your life, that run the economy, that run you. You working for money, but they not working for money. They have an agenda, and they're using you as a battery. You know what it is. You seen The Matrix. You seen Avatar. You seen Planet of the Apes. You seen all the shit. You know the truth. It's just one thing to live it. And you're right. It ain't for everybody. It ain't for everybody. The truth ain't for everybody. Polygamy ain't for everybody. Life ain't for everybody. The truth ain't for everybody to live. You're right. You understand? And it is what it is. So like I said, I can't be, and I learned the valuable lesson, I cannot be with an emotionally driven woman. If you in your emotions and once you get in your emotions, or once you get triggered, you go to fuck off and flare the fuck off and you ain't got no respect and all the knowledge and everything that we stand on goes out the window in a fucking moment, I can't fuck with you. I can't because it's not a good investment. So now I did this to myself. I take full responsibility for that picture I seen. And I see it. And I've learned from my lesson not to give my energy and my seed and everything that I am to someone that would take it, all that I've given. A woman that would take it, replicate it, and then go give it as a battery to a system that goes against her very well-being. So at the end of the day, that's how I rationalize it in my mind. I have to deal with logical woman, strong woman, that can stand up with me and do what I do and do what I do. You feel me? It just is what it is. People say I'm a cult. I say I'm a network. You a cult leader? No, I'm a network, nigga. You calling it a cult because you want to demonize what I'm doing. But I ain't doing nothing different than a motherfucking basketball player does. A basketball player hangs with basketball players. And groups up with basketball players. You ain't calling that nigga someone that sells homes is in network with people that he can use to sell homes. It's called a network. You call it a cult. You call me a cult leader. I call myself a network. I'm networking. I'm just fucking with people who's doing what I'm doing. That's it. That's called networking. They try to call me a cult to demonize me. You feel what I'm saying? Because they don't like what I stand for, which is change, which is evolution in the human consciousness. And it's not for everybody. That's the message of the day. It's not for everybody. The truth ain't for everybody. You right. I'm a network. I network with people that's doing what I'm doing, that's willing to help me in doing what I'm doing. And that's all Jesus did, was network. You can call it a religion, you can just a network. Nigga, you're fucking with people, and everybody does it. Everybody does it, no matter who you are. But nigga, if my life is public. If I come to your life and you open your doors to me because we're networking, right? And you got a mission and you let me in because I'm like, yo, I fucks with y'all. I'm trying to come through and, you know, bring resources, and you utilize me and I utilize you to what you're doing in your agenda, right? And I come to your crib and you have a policy, y'all as a network have a policy that y'all don't let people have shoes on in the house. We don't let people wear shoes. Even you right now, you might not let people wear shoes in your house. That might be your thing. And if I come in with my shoes on and you tell me to take my shoes off and then you say I'm controlling, I say you're controlling. Oh yeah, you're a control freak. You're trying to make me not wear my shoes in your home. Nigga, that's a rule. That's how I get down. Are you gonna blame me for that? And this is what the people are doing to me. You gotta understand. Nigga, if I come to your life, into your life, you have a certain set way of living. And if I try to bring my shit there and try to change your life, and you're like, nah, man, we don't put meat in my refrigerator. I'm a vegan. And then I call you controlling. That's some fucking foul shit. I call you a cult leader. What the fuck? No, nigga, I'm living my life the way I live my life. You wanted to come in and bring your shit in, not understanding what the fuck I stood for, and me and you going our separate ways. And then it's a trend to talk shit about me, to demonize me. And then you gotta see this shit for what it is, from my perspective. Nigga, come in your life, you, right now, you. If I come into your life, right now, right, with my shit, and I don't really understand your life, I might have seen you doing something, I'm like, oh girl, I'm on the same shit. And me, I have one thing in common, but at the end of the day, your lifestyle, I don't have in common. I come into your life and I'm putting chicken and shit in your refrigerator and you're vegan. You're raw vegan. But I'm coming in and you're going to be like, yo, we don't do that. We don't do that. You call this a cult? You go, we don't do what you doing? Nah, nigga. Nah, we a network of people that do what we do. You feel me? And so we got to understand that's what's going on. I'm being demonized for that. And like I said, I take responsibility for giving them ammo because I let people in my life that was going to turn it and demonize it, and it is what it is. Like, I take full responsibility for everything that I did. I'm not pointing fingers at nobody. I'm just telling you to look at it for what it is. You feel me? If I come in your life and come into your crib and try to change your shit, that's fucked up. You live a certain way. Everybody has a right to be in control of their environment. That's what makes us happy. The more in control in our environment we are, the more happy we are. Not to say I'm controlling the people around me. Nah, nigga, I only deal with people that agree with me. You know what I'm saying? So I have harmony in my environment. Why the fuck would I deal with you? You bringing another... Look, I don't want to have to deal with somebody that... Yo, just go find people that like to wear shoes in the house. Just go find... You know what I mean? Why you got to come and control my environment, nigga? I don't wear shoes. We eat at a certain time. We all agreed. We a network. That's what we do. We feel like it's best to eat at 12 o'clock noon because that's when the sun is at its most highest. And our bodies are replicas of the sun. We're human forms of the sun. And we have to be in tune with the circadian rhythm. So we decided to eat at 12 o'clock and we all agreed to do that. And then you come in saying, oh, they won't eat. They don't let us eat. No, we all agreed to eat that way. You feel what I'm saying? Who the fuck is you to come along and try to like call me bad because, oh, he's in control of his environment? Yeah, motherfucker, it's my life. I'm supposed to be in control of my environment. What the fuck? I mean, and then the people have demonized it and just kept saying shit over and over. And it's like, yo, come on, bro. I'm just a nigga living my life that let people in my life networking. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people understood what I stood for, and sometimes people didn't. But then when people left, because I'm a public figure, it became a trend to talk shit and make up extra shit and then say he was a control freak and he's a cult and all that. Nah, nigga, I'm just like you. And you ain't gonna let nobody come in your life and break your motherfucking harmony. You're not gonna let no one come in your life and break your harmony, and neither am I. And y'all blaming me for that. You call me a cult leader or controlling, and you like, what's going on in carbonation and all that shit. Listen, man, we a family just like you. We a network. Ain't no cult. You feel me? Niggas is not gonna let somebody come in your life and regulate your shit. You not, because you already living in harmony and you got your set ways and what you doing. Imagine me coming into your home and then blaming you and faulting you for not letting me do something different in your home. Come on, dogs. Come on, dogs. You feel me? So it is what it is. And I hope to make people see things the way it truly is rather than what it's depicted to be. Sometimes people could repeat a lie so much it becomes your truth and just make you think. Think, my nigga. Just think. A lot of people don't want to think for themselves. They rather just think about what people gave them instead of doing their own research and being like, and shout out to the people that think for themselves. Shout out to the people that hear shit and be like, okay, and ask why. You know what I'm saying? But some people just hear shit and because they want to subjectively, yeah, that's what they want anyway. So they're like, oh, yeah, that's what's going on. Yeah, You see people see something about you online and they like judge you from that only. Those people are subjective things. They want to think that shit anyway. They want to believe it. Look, I was taught, look, believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. That means question everything. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, shout out to everybody that think for their fucking self and actually ask questions and do research to get to the bottom of the understanding of things. Because it's funny. It's real funny how just a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago, I was a pedophile. I was a child molester. Where that shit go? That shit just disappeared out of nowhere. You feel me? And I'm not defending myself in no kind of way, but I'm just urging everybody, not just my circumstance to think about. Think for yourself in life, my nigga. Don't let motherfuckers massage you into anything, my nigga. You feel me? No matter what a whole bunch of people saying. Question that shit, bro. Think, nigga. Think for yourself. Don't just accept what people show you and what you see and what you hear. Nigga, think. Question that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, now all that shit is gone. Where all that shit at? Where's it at? Nobody gonna say nothing? We gonna continue to just do videos? Nah, nigga. Y'all niggas falsely accused me of that shit. And motherfuckers fell for that. Niggas really believed that shit. You feel me? But when I got out, niggas was like, oh shit, that shit wasn't true. And everybody hid their hand. Everybody niggas start disappearing and shit. Videos start going down and niggas start looking stupid. And then they act like that didn't happen. And now they're still talking. Like I see little videos. It's less now, but you can still see like people still going. How can you keep going after you just got embarrassed completely for being a liar? And to falsely accusing somebody of some shit. This shit is crazy to me. Think for yourself, though. Think for... I don't give a fuck if I shown signs. What is truth is truth. You have to be able to prove that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. Don't be trying to create nobody monster. And people be trying to create stuff in their mind and then move off of that. So, like I said, I can't be around nobody that ain't logical and ruled by that logic. I can't be around a female, male, or anybody that ain't ruled by logic, especially my woman. So if you in my inbox talking about you want to be my wife and you know that you're emotionally driven, me and you ain't going to be a good match. If you seen yourself in Eliana, me and you ain't going to be a good match at all. We not going to be a good match. Now, me as a man, I should have as many wives of all men that are good leaders, that sound mind, that can build and be able to deal with multiple women, which should be all men. But men ain't raised. Like I told you, we dealing with generational curses. Even the men have been genetically modified to survive in that zoo that we in. So at the end of the day, like I said, I can't deal with you. I cannot deal with an emotional driven woman. You get in your emotions and everything go out the window and you throw a fucking temper tantrum and you snap out and then run the fuck off into the middle of a I ain't got time for that shit. Nothing. You feel what I'm saying? I love myself. I really want to, I could go on forever. I could just talk like with me. I could talk. My mind is always moving smooth and clear. And I feel like I could talk to y'all forever. You feel what I'm saying? And just keep going. But I'll be having other things I need to do. But if y'all ask me questions, I definitely will respond if it's meant, you know what I'm saying? It's just not for everybody. Somebody said you living off the low self-esteem of others. Obviously, if somebody has high, everybody don't got, let me tell you something. Everybody don't got high self-esteem. I'm gonna be honest with you. And imagine if you just threw away all people with low self-esteem. No, certain people have low self-esteem because they're meant to feed off of the people with high self-esteem. You got high self-esteem because you're supposed to share it, you're supposed to inspire others. So guess what I'm going to attract? If I got high self-esteem, guess what I'm going to attract? Yeah, I'm going to attract other people with high self-esteem, but guess what I'm also going to attract? Motherfuckers with low self-esteem. And I'm not feeding off of nobody's energy, nigga. Niggas is feeding off of me. Because I build people up. I build they following. Niggas get on my shit. I mean, the people that you even know, they feeding off my energy, nigga. Like, so I'm the one with the high self-esteem. If you got low self-esteem, how the fuck am I feeding off of them? They feeding off of me. Fuck is you talking about? I was minding my business. But I don't mind inspiring people with low self-esteem that got to get built. They need people with high self-esteem. That's what you got high self-esteem for. Whatever you have in life, a lot of, if that's your talent, that's what you're supposed to be giving to people that have less than you. So at the end of the day, if I have high self-esteem, I'm supposed to inspire others to be great and push them to their limits. Like, you are a queen. That's what you see me doing with Eliana. Eliana, I was pushing her to tell her, you chief this. You could do this. I love you. You could break these generational curses. I was giving her esteem. I'm oozing self-esteem, if you know me. So with my self-esteem, I'm supposed to give people with low self-esteem more esteem. I'm supposed to inspire them and tell them how beautiful they are and pick them up. Whatever you have more than someone else is to share with those that have less. So you can't say I'm feeding off, because they feeding off me. You wouldn't even know who Eliana was if it wasn't for me. You got to think about that. I gave her power. She walks away with power. I don't walk away with nothing but a lesson to learn who to give power to. You understand what I'm saying to you? So figure that out for yourself, shorty. You feel me? You talking in the room, figure that out for yourself. If you got high self-esteem, that's what it's for. It's to give people with low self-esteem esteem, nigga, to inspire them. So they idolize you. They like, oh, he got great self-esteem. This is what it's for. That's why people have lower self-esteem. Where they can, you know what I'm saying, feed off those that have more. And they can be inspired by that. That's what it's for, nigga. That's what we're all for. We're made for each other. We're here to inspire. And wherever you're weak, I'm strong. Wherever I'm strong, you might be weak. And I help you in that area. So yeah, that's what I'm supposed to attract. Low self-esteem, hurt people. I'm a healer. That's just how it go. I gave her life. I gave her intelligence. The knowledge that I gave Eliana is more valuable than anything she'll ever have in her life. I've inspired her in front of y'all. I cut my hair off to encourage her. Like, yo, you got this. You see me in front of everybody, inspire her. She has low self-esteem. I gave her self-esteem. I said, no, stand right here. You chief this. Even though I knew she had low self-esteem, I'm building her. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it is what it is. But a lot of people going to believe what they want to believe and say what they want to say. That's all subjective. The truth is the only thing that's going to last in the end. We can believe whatever we want. We can do this all we want. We can talk your opinion. Everybody got opinion. If it's based in subjectivity, it don't really matter. The only thing that matters is facts and objectivity. And I'm not trying to be mean to nobody. I'm just saying the truth is the only thing that fucking matters. And you know what I'm saying? If you're offended by that, oh well. You feel me? I love myself. You feel me? So all of y'all people out there that's oozing with self-esteem, don't be mad if you see low self-esteem people attracted to you, because you inspire them. You give them life. You make them feel good about themselves when they're around you. Of course you're gonna. That's what you're here for. You're here to help those that have low self-esteem, to pick them up. Nigga, you're blessed with all of that self-esteem to give it to them. So they're gonna be around you. They're gonna be inspired by you. They're gonna want to be around you. What the fuck they supposed to do? Hang with other low self-esteem people and be fucking sad all day? No. They're gonna find somebody with high self-esteem and follow them and feed off of their energy. And they need you. We need each other. That's how it works. Peace to the gods. Feel what I'm saying? You gotta heal. You gotta heal. That's what we're here for. Whatever your gift is, I might have the gift of gab. I'm not using my words to hurt nobody. No matter what people do to me, you'll never see me using my words or my energy to hurt nobody. Not hurt nobody. I'm always inspiring people to be better. You feel me? I'm always sending out positive energy. If you just do some research, you'll realize this dude is mad positive. You feel what I'm saying? Even though they hating on him, he still forgive him. He stay positive. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I'm never going to get on your level. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to always hold my frequency. It is what it is. No, it's not about Eliana not being here no more. Somebody says she not here no more. Why discuss her? Because it's what she represents. Eliana is bigger than her as a person, just like I'm bigger than me as a person. It's what I represent. So you have to understand the demographic of things. You feel what I'm saying? So when someone's been such a staple in carbonation, they're not here, then people want, you know what I'm saying? We have to learn a lesson through everything that happens and the people that come in our life, because it's energy. And we're discussing the just of the situation or the objectivity of the situation more than we're adjusting her. So it's not discussing her, but more than what it represents and what it means in my life and how we've grown from it. You know what I'm saying? And what we take from it. You see what I'm saying? So it's bigger than the person. Like, my message is bigger than me. It's bigger than Natureboy. It's bigger than Chief. It's bigger than that. It's big. It's for you. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how it is. Yeah. Eliana is dead and gone. Her name is Velvet. Hey, see, Velvet, that's the generational curses. That's the name. And the funny thing is, your name summons spirits. So you have to change your name. Anybody out there wanting to change what people call you, because that's going to be part of it all. You can't let people call you by who you used to be, because it's a spirit's attached to that. So when you call somebody Velvet, you are literally summoning her back to her generational curses. It's funny y'all call her Velvet now. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of calling her Eliana to remind her of her higher self, y'all call her Velvet. That's funny to me. That's funny to me. That shit is crazy. Because people will call you. You got to be careful what people call you. That's why I make you call me Chief. Because you're going to call me to my greatness. You're going to call me to who I truly am. You're going to wake up the genes in me that's going to make me great. I'm never going to... Yo, be careful what you let people call you. Be careful what you call yourself. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just being real with you. Change your name. Change your name to what you aspire to be. And make people call you that. And if people don't call you that, don't answer to them. Period. I'm great at that. Manifesting. That's what I do. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all calling her Velvet is sad, because that make you a demonic force, because you literally bringing her back down to her lower self, her generational curses. And you making her feel like it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being like Eliana, calling her by her higher self and who she's supposed to be. Chief this. Look at what she was supposed to be rather than what she's become. And you accept her lower self. And it is what it is. That reflects who you are to yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Velvet is a queen. Velvet was a queen. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you gonna see. Look. It is what it is. It's inevitable. The truth is the truth. You feel me? It is what it is. I only offer you the truth. You can accept it or not. It's like the red pill and the blue pill. You want to be on that blue pill? Stay asleep, nigga. I give you the red pill. I wake you up in the truth. Shit I say to you, you know what I'm saying? Somebody I guess they said I'm an egomaniac. The ego must serve a purpose. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not hurting nobody. You call me an egomaniac because I have high self-esteem? Because I'm confident? You call that egomaniac? Nah, I think that's just confidence. I think that, what do you want me to do? Who do you want me to be? Are you a control freak? Are you trying to control my energy, or are you going to accept me as I am? Maybe you're the egomaniac. You know what I'm saying? Peace to the gods in the building. I love these comments, man. Like, you feel me? It's Alchemy. What do you think about her changing the baby's name soon? Look, man, like I told you, once the baby is out of my possession and don't belong to me no more, I've already accepted and understood that. You do whatever you want with the baby's name. You could do whatever you want with the baby. It says everything about you. It's in your possession now. It's not about what you have. It's what you do with what you have. You feel what I'm saying? So if you do that, then that just shows who you are. Like, I have no control of that. I can't cry over spilled milk. You know what I'm saying? And that just be that. You feel what I'm saying? Like I told you, this path ain't for everybody. It's not easy. Of course it's not going. It's like you getting on a path to be a leader. You think it was easy to be Martin Luther King? You think it was easy to be Malcolm X? You think it was easy to be any great leader? It's not, because why? You leading people into something that they're not used to, into something. It's not easy to be a leader, dog. It's easy to be a follower. It's easy to go with the status quo. It's not easy to be the change or the transition into something different. It's not easy to be a leader, man. It's not for everybody. You got to be built. You got to be built like that. You feel what I'm saying? And it just is what it is. You saying that's cold, but you got to. That's because you driven by emotions, and that's why you not my kind of woman. And I'll be honest with you, I don't mean to offend you and be mean or nothing, but you not my kind of woman, yo. You not built like that. You can't base yourself in knowledge and do what it needs to be done to bring change. It's funny, Harriet Tubman, she killed her fucking husband, shot his nigga because he was going snitch to Massa. That's the kind of woman I need. A Harriet Tubman type woman that's gonna be focused on the mission. You feel me? All the way through and committed. That communicates. That's consistent. You feel me? And that's loyal and committed to the situation. And is not gonna let her own emotions get involved. So her own husband, Harriet Tubman's own husband, was gonna get emotional and tell Master she killed that nigga for the sake of many other people being free. That's the only kind of woman I could deal with. You emotionally driven. There's a lot of niggas out there emotionally driven. End up in a cell. Feel what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, you're just not my type of woman. If you think what I said about how I'm dealing with rationalizing what's going on with my daughter, if you think that that's something, then you just, you know what I mean, somebody emotionally driven, and they'll always have you under their thumb as long as you be emotionally driven. You know what I'm saying? And it just is what it is. When you in my position and you doing what I'm doing, you got to be around strong people that's dedicated and committed to the mission. You can't be emotionally driven, because it's going to be tests on this path. It's going things that's going to pop up, that's going to test you and bring you to your core and bring you to your weaknesses. You feel what I'm saying? You got to be able to get over that. You know what I'm saying? Point blank period. I love it, because me being on this path, I get to see my demons. Y'all get to see me react to my demons. You feel what I'm saying? Why would you ever say that to somebody? You're not a prize. Like, why would you tell me that? Like, you put it in caps. Like, you said, you are not a prize. Like, why would you ever say that to me? That must, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy. You don't even know me. You just saying negative shit to people online. That's what you do with your life? I'm just saying, like, you don't know me from a can of fucking paint. You don't. But you would rather just say you not a prize in capital letters. You must feel like that about yourself. Why would you say some mean shit like that to somebody you don't even know online? That's just, why would you get on the internet, take your phone, out of all things you could be doing with your life, why would you tap and waste your energy saying something negative to somebody online? That shit is crazy. Think about the psychology behind that. You got a whole life you living, like your life. You living your life. You get online and look at a nigga and then send him negative things. Like, who are you to... That's just crazy. If you think about this shit, it's like... Nah, it didn't hurt my feelings because that I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that. A prize is... What is a prize? That's something that somebody else... I have to ask people around me, am I a prize to you? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, so, you know, my value of myself and my self-esteem is... I don't believe that I'm not a prize. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like I am a prize. You feel me? It is what it is. I'm an enterprise.